What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, welcome to my channel. Yes, it's our book reading challenge day and it's day 61. Who is ready? Who is ready to read a book? I've never heard anyone say, wow, I'm so excited to read a book. I'm not gonna say I've never, but let me say in my circle, I've not heard anyone in a while tell me, oh, I read a book. Oh, there's this chapter. Oh, there's this book you should check out. It's been a while. So maybe let me see. I feel like this platform would be a good, you know, if you're out there and you're a book reader, you're a book lover. I'm looking for friends. In fact, I'm gonna ditch all the friends that I have right now. I'm looking for book readers, bookworms. Yeah, I need to upgrade my circle. Yeah, hi guys. So I've actually had a long day. I had a long day, and this is the first deep breath I've taken today. So I permit me to do it one more time. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell with my eyes, but it was a long day. A long day. I went to campus. I mean, I finished as usual, but it was different today. So much on the table today. But thank God, thank God. We still have to do this, Yesterday we learned, okay, not yesterday, let's say 2 chapters ago, we learned about persistence. Yeah, so we need, this is how you can be persistent. No matter how your day was, you just have to keep pushing it. Don't quit, because one thing that we learned from this book is that quitters never win and winners never quit. So don't quit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So yesterday we learned about the SEX and the mystery of SEX transportation, and the summary of it all. Okay, is that you know man has the same desire, you know, to please woman that he had before the dawn of civilization. The only thing that has changed is his method of pleasing. Men who accumulate large fortunes and attain to great heights of power and fame do so mainly to satisfy their desire to please women. Take women out of their lives and great wealth would be useless to most men. The woman who understands man's nature and tactfully caters to it need have no fear of competition from other women. Man may be giants with indomitable willpower when dealing with other men, but they are easily managed by the women of their choice. So basically, this chapter is all about, how if you want to be successful, having a partner, having a forever partner, um, it can either make you or break you. Okay, we've heard of stories of great men who fell because of a woman. For example, in the Bible, Samson. Okay, yeah, if you remember the story of Samson and Delilah, oh my God. The story of Samson and Delilah, she broke him. She broke him. Someone who God had embedded talent, skills. I mean, he was even known to be a prophet at some point. You know, God made him for great things, but because of the influence of a woman in his life, it ended sadly. It ended sadly. So, what Napoleon Hill was trying to tell us yesterday was that a woman in your life can make or break you. Okay, so it's important to choose a life partner that you know is in alignment mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, in alignment with your goals, because she could be part of your mastermind group. Like I told you, what Napoleon Hill tells us about the mastermind group is a group of people, friends, one or two or three, who are who have the same purpose, or who are fighting to have the same goal. Okay, the mastermind group is, people who have the common sympathy towards the purpose, the goal you want to achieve, the objective you want to achieve. Okay, yeah, they are in harmony with your purpose. I was looking for the exact words that Napoleon Hill used. Complete sympathy and harmony with your purpose. Okay, so she could be a part of your mastermind group. Okay, so someone who has such agenda, will push you even when when you feel like quitting, when you feel like falling. Okay, they encourage you, to motivate you. Their shoulders are available for you to lean on. You understand? But if you pick a wrong woman who has no idea of, the journey ahead of you, or who has no idea of, your aspirations in life, or doesn't even care, okay, they're just with you for ulterior motives, it's going to it's going to lead to your destruction. That's what Napoleon Hill says. So it's important to choose a woman, who has love for you, you know and love and sex and romance, according to Napoleon Hill. Those three factors, combined, in a relationship, can do a lot of good. Okay, if one is missing out of the three, it's gonna it's gonna cause a lot of trouble, a lot of loopholes. It's gonna open a lot of loopholes in the marriage, in the relationship. Okay, so having someone in your life, with whom you can enjoy, you can you won't have to worry about anything, you know can go a long way. So yeah, so that's all what we learned yesterday. I'm gonna go off mic. Our chapter for today is the subconscious mind, and I just feel so excited, inside, because our previous book was The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. So maybe I might be familiar with this chapter, and I just can't wait to hear what Napoleon Hill has to say about the subconscious mind. Anyways, I'll talk to you soon. But before I go, make sure you get a book, pick a book, and let's study a chapter together. Our slogan is a chapter a day keeps ignorance away. Okay? All right. Talk to you soon. I'm back. NK is back. Okay, so like I told you before starting this chapter, we are on, you know, chapter 11. Pardon me, chapter 12. We are on chapter 12, and chapter 12 is about the subconscious mind. Okay, so Napoleon Hill tells us that you cannot entirely control your subconscious mind, but you can voluntarily hand over to it any plan, desire, or purpose which you wish transformed into concrete form. Read again instructions for using the subconscious mind in the chapter on autosuggestion. So, the subconscious mind, when we read The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Napoleon Hill, okay, we discovered that we have the conscious mind and we have the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is looked at as, the gateway, through which, you know all your thoughts, that's where you can be able to control your thoughts. Actually, the thoughts, the anything you feed your mind with, okay, it's the conscious mind is where the gate is open towards it. Okay, now once your conscious mind allows it, it passes it onto the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind takes it in, and mind you, just like Napoleon Hill says, once it enters the subconscious mind, you cannot control it. So it doesn't filter anything, it accepts everything as you give it. So one thing you need to do is, once, for example, you're listening to music, okay, you're listening to music, you're a music playlist, and you begin to sense, okay, that this music, this song particularly that I'm listening to, is not really aligned with, my beliefs, or all those things. What do? Do you keep on listening to it, or you remove it out of your playlist? Okay, that is your conscious mind working. But once you ignore that warning and you keep on listening to it, your conscious mind opens the door. It goes in to your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind takes it in. It doesn't filter, it doesn't question you. You are the captain of the ship. You've given it an order. Take it in. It takes it in. And once it takes it in, that's all. It plants it. Plants it, make sure it is nurtured, germinates, blossoms, and even bear more fruits. Okay, so that's what the subconscious mind does. So you cannot control what goes on in the subconscious mind entirely. You cannot control it, but you can hand over to it the plan, the desire, the purpose. Okay, you have to hand over to it what you want. Okay, so from your conscious mind, you have to vet it. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it positive? Is it negative? Once you've done that, then your subconscious mind takes it in. You pass it on to the subconscious mind. Okay, so here's another point. Remember, your subconscious mind functions voluntarily, whether you make any effort to influence it or not. This naturally suggests to you that thoughts of fear and poverty and all negative thoughts serve as stimuli to your subconscious mind, unless you master these impulses and give it more desirable food upon which it may feed. Everything which man creates begins in the form of a thought impulse. Man can create nothing which he does not first conceive in thought. So your thoughts matters, okay? So if you want to be money conscious, your thoughts matters. Okay, so whatever you allow through your conscious mind will be planted in your subconscious mind. So if you allow thoughts of fear, of doubt, he also talks about prayer. Okay, when you pray, do you believe, do you stand in faith that yes, I'm praying to God, the creator of the heavens and of the earth? The God who was, who is, and is to come. The God who created you. So, do you have that at the back of your mind when you pray? Or do you have thoughts of fear, of doubt? Oh, as I'm praying this prayer, I don't know if God is going to answer me, but God, I'm just praying. I don't know if you do you have fear? Do you have doubts? So your thoughts matters, okay? Your thoughts matters a lot, a lot. Okay? So do you when like I said, if you want to be money conscious, you have to weigh your thoughts. You have to filter your thoughts. You have to modify your thoughts if you are someone who have been pessimistic for a long time. Okay, so what do you think about riches? What do you think about wealth? What do you think about happiness, joy, peace? What do you think about love? Okay, so if you've got negative thinking about these things, you know, it can't help you to be money conscious. If you plant positive, you yield positive. If you plant negative, you yield negative. If you plant fear, you yield fear. If you plant doubt, you yield doubt. Okay? So, Napoleon Hill says here, there's a part that I highlighted here. He said positive and negative emotions cannot occupy the mind at the same time. One or the other must dominate. Okay? So it is your responsibility to make sure that positive emotions constitute the dominating influence of your mind. So here are the positive emotions that Napoleon Hill highlights for us. Number 1, desire. Number 2, faith. Number 3, love. Number 4, sex. Number 5, enthusiasm. Sorry. Number 6, romance. Number 7, hope. Okay, so fill your thoughts, fill your mind with these major positive. They are the major ones. Okay, they are the major positive emotions. Okay, fill your mind. Remember that you know, to develop a money conscious mind, you need to fill your mind with positive emotions. Okay, now here are the major negative emotions. Fear. You need to avoid these 7 major negative emotions: fear, jealousy, hatred, revenge, greed, superstition, anger. One of these emotions is almost destroyed me. Almost. I pray that one day I'm going to be able to write a book on jealousy, on envy. It is a negative emotion that if you allow anger, fear, hatred, revenge, greed, superstition. So these are the negative emotions that you must avoid. Napoleon Hill says the presence of a single negative in your conscious mind is sufficient to destroy all chances of constructive aid from your subconscious mind. So, with that said, I just want you to reflect on that, do some introspection, look at the positive, look at the positive ones and look at the negative ones, the positive emotions and the negative emotions, and try and, tick out the ones that you actually indulge in. Out of the positives, okay, desire, love, sex, romance, enthusiasm, hope, which one again? Faith. Okay, out of them, desire, faith, love, enthusiasm, romance, hope, sex. There are 7. Which of them do you indulge in more? Then the negative emotions: fear, jealousy, hatred, revenge, greed, superstition, anger. Out of these 7 negative emotions, which ones are you vulnerable to? Okay, so you can take that as a mental exercise. Thank you so much, guys, for doing this with me once again. Yeah, it's our book reading challenge day 62. Without you guys, this challenge can never happen. I'm so glad to have you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're still on the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. If you'd like to purchase this book, be it an ebook or a hard copy, I'm sure you can be able to get it anywhere in the world because it's an international bestseller. Okay, so you might not see it in this, cover exactly because there's so many, covers right now, but the content matters, right? All right. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. God be with you. God bless you and yours. And do not forget, your mind is formidable. Bye.